What is up, guys? Kevin over at Leg Bros coming at you with another video today. This was part of a 3-lot haul that I bought from the same seller. One of which is Marvel, 2 of which are DC. I think I'll combine the DC and we'll just do the Marvel separately because it is a big enough bag to probably have its own haul, and they are different. So Marvel fans rejoice. Stores.ebay.com/legbros where you can find all of this stuff. This one ended up being $217. The DC stuff I got for a steal. I believe that was about the same price for 2 lots as this one was for 1. Hoping there's not too many fakes in here. With these kind of hauls, it definitely is possible that fakes kind of make their way into the situation. And so hopefully we don't get too many of those. All right, so let's go ahead and go through all of this. Stores.ebay.com/legbros where you can find this stuff. Whatnot, you can get up to $200 if you are lucky. Most people get 10, but you do have to make your first purchase. I've kind of found that out. I read a little bit more in there after a whole bunch of you guys had questioned about it and also weren't getting credit. So you sign up, you make an account, and then you make your first purchase, and then you get the credit. Kind of, you're entered in the credit lottery of whatever you end up getting. Most people, like I said, get $10. That's a good way to support me as well, so I do appreciate if any of you join. Use my link down below, as well as the other links down there too. Okay, first off, we're starting off with the thing. There is Scorpion. This one used to be so good. He's come down a little bit. I actually see his tail up. His tail's attached to another Scorpion. We're gonna have to change that tail as well because that's not the correct one. But these guys used to be so good. I used to sell them like crazy for like $35. They have since come down. They are still ting-worthy, I would say, but in terms of the amount of sales I do with these guys and the cost, both of those two things, this guy does not want to stay. There we go. Have kind of combined to make that guy, you know, kind of bottom ting level. This guy, I bet, is fake. Yep, that guy's always faked. The minifigure version of Hulk is not good. He did uncover, however, what happened to that guy? A Deadpool, which is definitely a fan favorite ting right here. His body is okay, his head is not, which is fine. I have plenty of heads. The bodies that are uncracked is the thing that I need the most of. So that is a solid ting right there. We'll be able to fix that guy, no problem. Give him a new head, and he will be all good. This is like Fantastic Four fig, I believe. That is fake as... I don't know. What else is fake? I was going to say that's one version that's fake and one version that's real, just because I can tell by the back of the legs. Carnage versus Carnage. This one, wrong legs and a little bit scraped up as well. But that's going in the fake pile as well. Fake pile is a little bit overwhelming at the moment. Going to have to get rid of those. I think the guy that buys those just contacted me actually earlier. There's an Iron Man. We know what to do with him. The triangle version of him. A couple of these, what are they, Hydra Henchmen or something like that? Those aren't Outriders. Those are... Chitauri, that's what they are. This guy should have been in the DC haul. That is Commissioner Gordon. Here we have another fake one. That is supposed to be the Punisher. It is a very well done fake, at least. That's, you know, something. It doesn't help me, but it is it is something. It's supposed to be Endgame Pepper Potts, I'm guessing, but that didn't happen. There's another Endgame and another Endgame. Look at this. We're making the whole Endgame crew. Captain America. We have the War Machine. We have, I'm just going to grab all these guys because they are all, looks like they're all in here. There's another War Machine. There's another Ant-Man, or an Ant-Man, Captain America again. What else we got? More of those? Any more? Any more? We can make a whole Endgame outfit crew right here. What is this one? Hawkeye? Yep. Looks like the whole gang's here. Or the makings of the whole gang. Look at all this. Oh my god. Endgame. I think that's it. I think that's all for them. Those guys are actually pretty good, to be honest, some of them. Agent Coulson with the upgraded Winter Soldier arm. You didn't see that coming. This guy's ready for anything now. That is a whole side alternate universe there that Agent Coulson's the superhero. We all know he was the superhero all along. I love the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that came out. That was a good show. 2 Outriders, nothing much there. Another Outrider. We have a Hawkeye. I could not think of that guy's name. Hawkeye right there. Good seller, but not very valuable. Ooh, Mary Jane. That is a solid thing right there. That has no problem selling. The new version of Mary Jane is awesome. I think this is one of the reasons I got the haul. I did see one of those torsos. And her face attached, which is the thing. I have a couple torsos, but the face is unique as well, and that's what makes it difficult to get. There's a different version of Carnage than even this one. This guy got BB'd too. I didn't even see that. He's not even going to make it. He's going to go into the damage pile right there. Here is Wolverine from the Deadpool set as well. That is a fake head. Usually the coloring is off when it's fake. That's interesting. Wow, okay, so they're making the coloring right now. That's scary. That is scary. So the Deadpool was real, but the Wolverine's not. That is interesting. That is very interesting. There's another Chitauri. This one's good. This is an Iron Legion, good for about 20 bucks. Goes in the ting pile as well. We have two of these I see from the arms. That is a Okoye, I think, from Black Panther. Not super decent, not super good, to be honest. Cyborg does sell pretty well, actually. He has that valuable head from the War Machine, which is kind of cool. Ghost Rider also sells very well as long as he's not cracked, which this one is not. Good for about 10 bucks or so. 10 to 15. I'm trying to remember what he was, but he's not like one of those standout crazy ones. I would think he goes higher because he's like a really cool character, but surprisingly not. Just throwing Outriders down there. This one is a War Machine, but it is cracked. That's a bummer. Still could be worth something. This is one of the more valuable versions of War Machine, so I might sell that one actually just cracked, to be honest. There is, I believe that is a version of Spider-Man, if I'm not mistaken. Comment below if you know what that one is. This one looks like it is Ultimate Iron Man? Or, sorry, Invincible Iron Man, I believe, is what that one is. There's one that's, like, slightly valuable and one that's not, so I don't remember which one that is. There's Loki. Ho! Another Mary Jane, and it is also not cracked with the head. That is awesome. Those, I think, are like 35 a piece or something like that. Something crazy. Anything from that bridge set is, oh my gosh, it's so good. I think that's what that's from. We have Mantis. Mantis is pretty decent as well. Venom, that one's real, so that's good. Real is always positive. I think that's from Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm not sure, though. That's not supposed to be Aquaman. That's one of the Atlantean guards, but it does have Aquaman's face. This is one that surprises me because it is dark red, and you'd think the dark red, since they always explode and crack and stuff, would be really valuable. But Beetle is only about 10 bucks, if that. Surprising. Blue Beetle is good, but regular Beetle, not so much. Two of the I Am Groot teenagers. We do have the red Rocket Raccoon. He's missing his tail. I don't think he had a tail in this suit, I believe. That's his best form, though, I believe, is the red one. I think that came in a poly bag. This one is cracked, unfortunately, but that is a Black Panther fig as well. We use those legs for Star Wars, I believe. That's not superheroes. This one is not superheroes either. This is Doctor Who. I always get the cyborg thing of Doctor Who. I always get that confused with a Iron Man torso when it doesn't have its head, but surprisingly, not Iron Man. Doctor Who. I never watched the show. There's Black Widow and a Nebula in the endgame. I don't think we had the Nebula yet. Ooh, there's a good solid one right there. That's the old school Doc Ock. Superheroes, what we found is the classic ones hold their value very well. A lot of ting-worthy classic superheroes, that is for sure. Another of those fake, I'm guessing Fantastic Four is what they were going for. That's a Batman piece. That doesn't really belong. Never remember that guy's name. It's not Aldrich Killian. That's the other one. This is somebody, but never remember. This one actually is decent. It's not superheroes, but this is Tormak from Chima. And actually, that is a good solid fig, if we can find his headpiece. MK1. This version of Nick Fury is kind of the, I think it's like the second most valuable compared to the Helicarrier version. I'm trying to remember what set that came out of, but that one's fairly decent. It's not great, but it is decent when it comes to Nick Fury, because all the other Nick Furies are like absolutely awful in terms of value. Not character, he's cool, but we do have Magneto here. And so Magneto was real, Deadpool was real, but Wolverine was fake. I can't figure that out. He's kind of mid-ting, but not really. His Star-Lord's kind of the same way. It's his worst version. Another I Am Groot. We have another Rocket Raccoon. This one's going to be fake because it is all trans color. This is the Flame Fantastic Four guy. So that's going to go over there with his buddies. We have a Doc Ock, who is very excited about being evil Doc Ock, and a LexCorp henchman. Captain America, what the heck is that? It's like a Spider-Bot thing. Comment below what that one is if you guys know as well. Here's who actually the tail belongs to. That is the baby Scorpion, Mighty Micro Scorpion, that has that tail with the yellow piece on it. Here's that same character, I think. This one is not cracked, though. I think this is this Shuri? I don't remember. What happened research. I have no idea. Falcon, that one's not terrible. We also have a Captain America. This one must be a different one. I haven't seen that one before. It might be slightly newer. We'll put that up there because I have to research that. Ultron Sentry, not much there. Let's move these down so we don't get interrupted there. Here is a Vulture. Oh, there's another Vulture actually that I see in the pile. We'll put that on there. Don't have his head, but Vultures ×2. Decent. Not great, but decent. Doc Ock. Look at all these Doc Ocks. We had the classic Doc Ock, which is the one you want. These ones are not so much in terms of what you want. 3 Aimbots, or Aim Soldiers, is what those guys are. Another Scorpion Mighty Micro and a regular one. So, be able to make a whole bunch of Scorpions. We'll put the regular one up there. Another fake Hulk. Just tell by the color. His hair doesn't even fit. That's why he's angry, is because his bad haircut. Bad haircut will make me angry, too. Nothing there was a Chitauri. Some Ultron Sentries times a lot. Ultron Sentries times... Oh my gosh, so many Ultron Sentries. What is this one? That, I believe, is that a Harry Potter fig? I think it's a Harry Potter fig. Not sure. Nebula has moved her way up into the Ting pile as well, just making sure that one was real, because it scared me. Speaking of, the Vulture? Falcon? Falcon. The red version of Falcon. It's kind of mid value as well. Can kind of go in the research mid value figs. Mighty Micros, not much there. Nothing there. Another Captain America / Chitauri. Or Outrider, I should say. There's Hank Pym's helmet. That's a good one. And Gamora's head and face. That's interesting. Oh, here's the rest of Hank Pym. I think he might have custom legs. I'll have to take a look at that. But that's a cool fig right there. Another one of these Hawkeyes. Like I said, good sales, low price, for sure. This one looks fake. This hair, yeah, it feels fake. Yep, the feel is it's a dead giveaway. There's Captain America, and what else we got? Ooh, another Doc Ock. I think I do have plenty of bodies, so we'll be able to make 2 of those. I just combined a lot of those things. What do you make? That was a whole word. There's Peter Parker, which I believe is a good figure. I'll have to look that one up too. Actually put it in research because I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty good. That is not a superhero, but he's got a sword, so I mean, what are you going to do? We have Loki. Unfortunately, he is scratched up. Good show, that one. Ooh, another Agent Coulson. This one does not have the cybernetic arm, though, so not quite as powerful as the first one, but still pretty good. Another one of the Hank Pym helmets. This one, I believe, goes to those legs we found earlier. I'm trying to remember what her name is. This actually is a good piece, too. That is a Thor Ragnarok scabbard, which is a great figure, to be honest. I think that's it. What is this? This looks like possibly an Agents villain or something like that. I don't know. And a Hydra henchman. That's going to round it out. Oh, there's actually Justin Hammer there, too. Justin Hammer torso. That's going to round it out. Pretty interesting haul. Crossbones. I don't know if we saw that either. I just kind of scooped him over here. Pretty interesting haul. Superheroes are funny because it's like a ton of really, really useless stuff. They're almost like baseball cards where it's just like the majority is useless, but there's also really, really good things in there that just kind of sprinkle throughout. But you end up getting, you know, for 100 Spider-Mans, you get one good Spider-Man or something like that. So it's kind of interesting. Comment below what your favorite one was of the day. Thank you very much for joining me for the, this is almost 14 minutes of the day. These are going to be my favorite because I never find the head with them, and the torso is cracked quite a bit as well. So I'm very excited about having those guys. They are, well, girls. They are the same, as you can see, the headpiece. If you're like, what? Those are the same, different heads. Mary Jane is a very solid seller in my store, especially that version. So really excited about getting those. I'm very baffled about the Deadpool thing, though. That's... How 2 of the figures from the set are real and 1 is fake. That's weird. Love you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. And I'll catch you on the next one.